Welcome back, my friends, to another Sprinkler Supply Store product overview. I'm Sprinkler Nerd Andy, and you're watching Sprinkler TV. Today, we're going to unbox and discuss the Irritrol Smart Logic Gateway. This is not an actual controller, but this is the gateway or the hub that will allow you to connect some Toro controllers, some Irritrol controllers, and unique landscape lighting transformers to the internet. So you can access it using Toro's Smart Logic internet system. So let's go ahead and flip the camera over, open the box, and take a look. We have instruction manual. Sometimes the least important part of the package. In this case, it's probably pretty important. My guess is you're gonna wanna look at this. So don't lose the manual. If you do, you can download it from Toro's website. Inside, we have the gateway device. Let's take it out. It's a pretty small unit. I'd like to also compare it to an iPhone. So here's my iPhone. This is the actually 13 Plus, Pro Plus. So it's kind of the larger iPhones. And you can see that this little gateway device is smaller than my iPhone. It's a little bit thicker. It's about twice the width of the iPhone, but it is smaller in general size. So hopefully that just kind of helps you see the approximate size. Then we have in the box the antenna that you can thread on like that. Then we have the power source that will plug into 120 AC, any standard wall outlet like that. And then we have an Ethernet cable. This Ethernet cable is actually kind of cool. It's flat. So the Ethernet cable will connect to the back of the Smart Logic device, and then this will connect to your Wi-Fi router. So you're gonna wanna locate this device next to your Wi-Fi router. And the Wi-Fi router is always plugged directly into your cable modem. And the cable modem is where the internet comes into your house. So sometimes cable modems are in the basement, sometimes they're on the first level. Sometimes you may have moved your cable modem over to a different location to get better sort of signal in your home. So wherever your cable modem is and your Wi-Fi router, that's where you're gonna want to install the Smart Logic Gateway. And this is called a gateway because it provides access to the internet to your Toro, Irritrol, or unique lighting transformers that you might have at your property. So instead of replacing that entire control box with a different controller that might have Wi-Fi built in, Wi-Fi does struggle a little bit with range, especially if your controller is on the outside of your house and your Wi-Fi router is down in the basement. You simply might not have Wi-Fi out at your controller location. And so what the gateway does is internet comes in to the gateway. So this gateway connects directly to the internet, and then it uses a proprietary 900 megahertz signal to transmit from the Smart Logic system out to your irrigation system. So this 900 megahertz wireless signal has a lot better range than Wi-Fi itself. So that's how we connect, or that's how Toro connects your devices out in the landscape up to the internet. It uses this proprietary 900 megahertz signal. So I wanna kind of show you, I have my screen here, what this sort of looks like schematically. And you can see in the front and center, we have the Smart Logic Gateway. And then the gateway gets into the router. They all look a little bit different. Yours might not look like this, but you want to locate it in your home. And then it allows you to communicate with this proprietary 900 megahertz system to either Toro EVOLUTION controllers, the 424, the TMC 212, or the custom command. And in order to control or communicate to those control boxes, you will need the Toro wireless auxiliary right here. And then the same thing is kind of true for Irritrol. You can communicate to the quick dial, that's the KD2, the rain dial R, the total control R, and the MCE blue. Keep in mind, you could have a rain dial controller that's 15 years old, and it might not be the Dash R model. So just because you have a rain dial, a total control, or an MC controller, it might not be compatible with this system. So just double check if yours has the Dash R or is the Dash E or the KD2. Those are the models that are compatible with the Smart Logic system. And then you will need this mini receiver from Irritrol that will plug into the controller, or the Climate Logic if you're using one of those that has the radio signal built in as well. And over here on the unique lighting system side, same thing is true. You need the power radio adapter to plug into the transformer that will provide the radio signal back over to the gateway. Let's see, what else? I think that you know, this device, it will either go on a desktop, you know, if your modem is down in your basement, it's on a desk, it'll sit flat like this, or you can mount it to the wall and have it hung on the wall next to your Wi-Fi router. There are hanging, you know, screw brackets on the back, so you can either hang it like this, or you could, actually it looks like it might end up going like that, where those screw hole locations are set. But I should, now that I just saw it, I should point out that you will need that Smart ID and the security key. So either take a picture of it with your phone, write it down. That'll save you a little bit of time, because if this is in the basement, when you're registering for your account on the Smart Logic website, you will need that information in order for the device to link up. And so if you're in the middle of that process, you have to run down and grab it. So if you're watching this video in advance, just go ahead and write that down, or take a picture of it when you take it out of the box, have it with you. So when you're at your computer, you can easily type it in, and it'll bring it right up in the software. I hope that helps. Connecting these, you know, sort of tech devices can be a little bit tricky, but if you're patient and you spend the time and you have your manual, you should be able to get all of those either Toro, Irritrol, or unique lighting devices connected up to the internet and easily accessible through any computer. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. If we can help you with any of this or any of your other landscape or irrigation supply needs, feel free to contact us. We are available by phone, chat, email, text message, and you can even book a technical support call with me. If I can help you troubleshoot your system or give you some advice, happy to do that. There's a link to my calendar right in the bottom of this video. And if we've missed anything, or if I've missed anything, which I'm sure I have on this device, please ask your question, or tell me what I've missed down in the comments below, so we can help more users with their irrigation systems. Thank you so much for watching. Happy sprinkling, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Sprinkler TV.